Laing O'Rourke is one of the world's largest privately owned construction manufacturing delivery companies. The Engineering Excellence Group looks after innovation for Laing O'Rourke globally. So part of the remit is to keep an eye on the future, what's happening, and also on advances in other sectors as they might apply to construction. Technology leadership for us is to look for ways of fundamentally disrupting how we deliver projects, infrastructure, and then coming up with much smarter ways to do it. This group is predominantly PhD graduates and higher, or an equivalent level of sort of life skills, industry skills. And when you put a collection of individuals like that together, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It attracts more in it, and more and more and more, which is able to go about changing, in this case, an entire industry for us. We're a small group sitting in the middle of a multinational company, so collaboration is probably the most important thing that we do. We share technology with high-tech partners, whether it's in data, computer vision, robotics, automation, additive manufacturing, 3D printing, and we're sending stuff back the other way as well. There are things that Laing O'Rourke does that are very much best in class, and some of our 3D printing technologies we think is world's best practice. We still build buildings today the way that, by and large, the pyramids were built a long time ago. That is an enormous opportunity. Australia's not great at translational research. We're some of the best researchers in the world, but our translation, particularly in hard engineering, is some of the worst in the OECD. You have to be able to translate the research into a form that's able to be used by industry. So I'm fully supportive of endeavours that are looking to bring those two sectors together and find a way to translate the amazing stuff that gets done by our academics into a form that industry can use that gives Australia a competitive advantage. So I see the growth centres as being a seed for that translational piece. Either a space to collaborate or just a voice that speaks the language of both parties so that you get them to come closer together. And so that's why I think they're a good idea.
Now is a really interesting and exciting time for robotics in manufacturing. There is an industry move to increase the agility and the flexibility in lines. That requires more advanced robotics, more advanced sensing and perception, cognition, machine learning, artificial intelligence. This creates a huge opportunity for Australia. We have a small workforce relative to the world. We know that what we do have is very good ideas, and we have very good processes for realising those ideas.
My background is architecture and 3D printing and combining those, and being employed into the Engineering Excellence Group, I was really charged with bringing construction 3D printing into the construction industry for Laing O'Rourke. The way that we use 3D printing for the prefab wax technology is quite different from other construction 3D printing technologies. So what we're doing instead is to make a mould, and by making the mould instead of the object, we're able to print very fast and dirty, so much faster than you can 3D print if you're trying to develop the final product. And then we combine that with milling, and so really by developing this hybrid technology, we're delivering a capability that can both deliver what the industry already needs, but also deliver capabilities well into the future.